to me like, I'ma turn it up and then I'm gonna take it down. I'ma turn it up and then I'm gonna take it down.
Hey y'all, it's Caitlin, pronoun she her, and I am filming this on Christmas Eve night because that's when my family does Christmas. And I'm a spoiled brat. I'm the only child, I'm the only grandchild, and I'm my aunt's favorite. So, actually, I say grandchild, and then this is from my grandparents, but this is all the stuff that I got from my mom and my aunt, and I want to talk about the, oh shoot, I forgot to get the bear. I'll put the photo of the bear here in a second too. My mom is awesome. I love my mom very, very much. She got me, I'm starting with the thing I love the most, because it's also the thing that I was given first. She got me the matching set of the Loungefly Dolly Parton, exclusive to Dollywood Loungefly one. And there's been a few designs for the Dolly Parton Loungeflies, but this is the one that I wanted the most, and she didn't even know that. But it was the one that they had readily available to ship. So we've never been to Dollywood, and these only are sold at Dollywood in the park. And she called like months ago, like we're talking late summer, probably around July or August, around that. She kept calling Dollywood, trying to get in touch with their sales manager. And it took like a while for her to get through, because the employees just weren't giving the manager the message until she finally spoke to the one employee who would. So she got me this beautiful like pastel rainbow. It's got butterflies all embossed on it. It's got her name all like 70s style, like so much glitter, and again matching wallet. And she gave this to me. I'll show you the interior. I've already used this. I used this in September because she gave it to me early. There's the interior lining. Because here's the thing, I mentioned to her that like I was gonna switch my wallet out with a new one before we went on our trip in November. And so she went ahead and gave this to me thinking I could use this wallet. Well, as you can see, the tag is still attached. Unfortunately, this wallet, whenever I travel, I prefer using cash whenever I can. So I just know that my card won't decline and I won't be like stranded somewhere, right? Unfortunately, this wallet has no place for cash. It has your ID here, but then it's just a coin thing here. So you could fold up some money and put it in there. But yeah, it wasn't ideal for how I wanted to travel. So unfortunately, she gave me it early for nothing. And she also gave me the Bear Mini Colors. This has been on my bed for months. Okay, and I love it. Okay, I'm not kidding. Like, as much as the stuff I got today, this is still my favorite thing. Like, and she kind of hates that she gave it to me early because I couldn't use the wallet, because this was supposed to be like my big surprise gift. But oh my god, so started using my Halloween bag during October, switched over to my new Grinch crossbody, which I have gotten so many compliments off that thing. But as soon as the new year starts, I'm going back to this for a little while, because oh my god, this is my favorite thing ever. And I'm gonna keep the tag on here to keep the wallet more as like a collectible rather than for use. So perfect. And my aunt got me another Loungefly. Oh, this is so cool. Now this one still has the tag on it too. I will be using this, I just haven't used it yet. But if there's one, well, there's several actually, but if there's one underrated Disney movie from my childhood, it's The Great Mouse Detective. So this was exclusive to Loungefly, and I love the design. Like, this fabric is everything. Like, you know how your grandparents' couch felt? It's kind of what this feels like. That's the best way I can describe it. And I love, there's a little magnifying glass right here, and the actual buckles work. I actually haven't opened this yet. I probably won't. I'll probably just keep it still. But it's not like a snap or anything. There's actually two buckles here that work to keep the little front part there. But you can see there is Basil, Watson, and Olivia. And Basil's, there you go, magnifying glass is reflective. So cool. It's got this gold detail on it. On one side you have Ratigan and Fidget. So freaking cool. I loved it. I love Ratigan. And then on this side you have the dog. I cannot remember the dog's name for the life of me. I kind of wish the dog and the cat was there, but whatever. Inside is a print of all the characters and magnifying glasses. Really cool. When I was a kid, no joke y'all, I thought that Sherlock Holmes was a mouse because of this movie. Okay, and the little handle on it has like a little bow with that same fabric that's on the front. I love this very, very much. So I got 2 lounge flies, and I got 1, 2, 3 books. So this one is, I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Brigands and Bread Knives? I honestly don't know how to pronounce it, y'all. I'll figure it out later. But this is by Travis Baldry, and he wrote Legends of Lattes as well as Bookshop and Bone Dust. Now, I've read Legends and Lattes. It was a very cute, cozy kind of story that's set in a very mythical world. You can see there's a mouse character and a little goblin right there and a little elf dude. So I'm very curious to see if this book is going to be good as well. At the top here on the review it says hilarious, heartwarming, and wholesome. So that's kind of what the last one was, so I'm hoping this one's kind of the same. If it is, I'll go ahead and pick up the third one as well. And then I got Wings of Starlight. Yes. And this is a Disney one. If anyone has ever watched any of the Tinkerbell movies, not Peter Pan, the Tinkerbell movies, specifically Tinkerbell Secret of the Wings, this is supposed to be Queen Clarion and Lord Mallory's backstory, like their love story, how they first fell in love. And how we know how it ended. If you watch the movie, it doesn't end necessarily happily for them, at least not in the beginning. It's better in the movie, but this is supposed to be the prequel essentially to what happened between the two of them. But I love the Tinkerbell movies, all of them except for the first 2. If I ever watch Tinkerbell like movie marathon, which I do sometimes, but not very often, I always skip the first 2. I start with Great Fairy Rescue, then Secret of the Wings, Pirate Fairy, Never Beast. Is that the only 4 after the first 2? I think there's only 6 in total, yeah. But very excited to see that. I love the illustrations of Mallory and Clarion here, but very cool. And then this one I've already read. This is For Whom the Bell Tolls by J.C. Lynn, otherwise known as See You Later on TikTok. I'm going to try to link her Instagram here, because she's actually been posting all of the Hell's Bell series on Instagram. So basically, this woman, she started a skit series essentially where she was creating a story of her own interpretation kind of what the afterlife is. And this is the prequel to her TikTok series. And this is Lily, who's the main character, and Beleth's love story. We're introduced to Sharky for the first time. If you know these characters, this is what's in here. But this comes with a bonus chapter. So I have the book as soon as it came out. This one was just released like a month or so ago. But this one has a bonus chapter, a letter from the author, and it has this beautiful sprayed edges on this book. So happy to have this. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other one though. But literally editing the video as we speak. But I realized I didn't really say it well enough, and I also didn't show off the illustrations that are now in this deluxe version of the book. So there we have the main character Lily sitting at the help desk. So basically in this story, this is again a prequel to her Hell's Bell series, the author's Hell's Bell series on TikTok. Lily is the main character, and she dies at a fairly young age, at 30 something, and she comes to the afterlife. She is on the positive side of the afterlife, but she ends up just wandering down to hell one day to check it out, essentially, and starts hanging out with the demons down there, because the demons in this story, the demons aren't evil, and hell isn't an evil place. It's a place for justice, and the demons are just people living their own lives and doing their job. And a lot of them are very nice and funny. But basically, she starts the help desk to deal with honorary souls who are pissed off that they're in hell. So think of, your normal customer service workers dealing with Karens all day long. But she and the people who work with her get to just do whatever the hell they want. They can say what they want, do what they want to these Karens as they come in. It's really cool. That's what the Hell's Bell series is in a total. But this book mainly is talking about Lily arriving to the afterlife and meeting what becomes her new family. So this is her boyfriend, Beleth, and this is their adoptive daughter, Sharky. So we get to see more of Sharky's backstory in this book, about how they came to the afterlife at a young age and how they grew up, with Lily as their mom and then Beleth as their dad. But it's really, really cool. I'm clicking on the buttons with the book accidentally on my laptop. But it's a really sweet story. Bell is a prince of hell, but he's also a general in the army. So there's a whole, a little bit of a war story here too. This is also an 18 plus book, okay? So do not read this if you are not a fan of spicy content. But yeah, I love this. A lot of the characters are familiar to the Hell's Bell series again. And obviously, if you are offended easily by, people interpreting religion, do not read this book, because in this book, Lucifer is one of the good guys. And he and, God are friends, essentially. Yeah, I love this. I love the series. I highly recommend watching it, catching it up on TikTok, but you can absolutely read this and not watch or on the Instagram, either one. But I think you can read this fairly well without having to watch it, but highly recommend. There's going to be 3 books in this series. This is obviously the first one, so very, very happy. Highly recommend. Next, I got a chicken. I got Hey Hey. So this is the Hey Hey Lego set. It's supposed to be from Moana 2. It's Hey Hey. I haven't watched Moana 2, but I have watched the regular one. I love Hey Hey. I love this dumb chicken. I love this dumbass chicken. Okay, so I cannot wait to put this together. I'll probably do this tomorrow. And I will have a video. I have the Lego sets that Mama J gave me in the swap done. The Christmas tree is upstairs. The other 2 are here, because I knew I was going to get this for Christmas. So I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to do a video of all the Lego sets together. And now this. Okay, so I know at least one person's going to know what this is, because she's mentioned it in the comments that she also is a fan of the series. So this might just be for Adventures in Toys. I'm so sorry, you're new. I've seen your name only a handful of times so far. But thank you for giving validation to my fandom. So if you guys saw, I made a tree of clay ornaments, gingerbread ornaments, based off of a series, mostly on Facebook, I would say at this point, called The Nursery Nurse. And this is a woman named Charlotte. She's from the UK, and she started a nursery series, TikTok series, doing nursery skits while she was laid off during COVID. And it has built and built and built and built. She literally went on tour, like literally 9 weeks, the entire month of November, and then and part of October. She was on tour throughout the UK and Ireland in sold out shows. watching the nursery nurse of, it was 30 minutes, y'all. People paid money to go see a 30-minute show that was gonna be on Facebook within a week because they wanted to, one, be in an environment with all the rest of the fandom, which is just amazing when you have the opportunity to do that, and also to meet her. Like, it is spiraled into something absolutely amazing. And when I say I am attached to these characters, I mean it. And so when she put out a calendar, something that could feasibly be shipped to America, I wanted it. And my aunt got it for me. This is the most expensive calendar. I'm not saying how much I spent on it. You can go look at the price of it. But I will say, I don't know how much a pound versus a dollar is. But I know that when I put my address in the UK, pretty much all the prices doubled because of tariffs and stuff. And then actually shipping was only $30, which honestly I thought was reasonable. Still expensive, super expensive, but you know, better than what I thought they would be. But this is a calendar that she did with all of her characters on it, and she also gave hints. So she uploads twice a day. Okay, for me in America, and in this time zone that we're in right now, she uploads at 11 o'clock and then at 3 o'clock in the morning and in the afternoon. But basically, there are hints to what could be happening. So, like this one, where it says switch and there's an FF, that means there's a Freaky Friday episode happening. She's done a few of those in the past where the characters switch bodies. It's funny. And I do say characters because, let me get to I'm not going to go through every single one here. I'm going to switch to December of next year. She plays all of these characters plus more. So each and every one of these characters are played by Charlotte, including the men. And every single one of them has a different voice. Every single one of them has a different personality. She's never had any training in acting or voice acting. She's just really good at mimicking accents and coming up with voices. And it's amazing. And I love this. I'm going to link her YouTube and her Facebook as well in the description box below. In case you guys want to go check her out. But I love this. Okay, so I made every single one of these into a clay ornament this year, as well as Eric, Delia, and Janice. Those are the only ornaments that I made that aren't pictured here. But yeah, I made all of them because I wanted them on my tree. So I have a calendar for next year. Oh, and hang on, you can see the emojis here as well, and you can check the back to see if it correlates. They also put in like the character's birthday, so like this is Siobhan's birthday on the 10th, and that's the blonde sitting here. So really cool. And it's just a very like wholesome thing that I look forward to literally every day at this point. For like 3 years I've been obsessed with this very much. I know the majority of you guys don't really care, and that's fine, but I love it. I've been having it on my wall since it came in. I didn't unwrap this today, but I've had it on my wall, and just being able to look up and look at Marjorie, I've just been loving it. And I have it on one side of my wall and the tree on the other, so I look at them. I'm not kidding, it makes me happy, okay? It just, small things make me happy. Alright, now this one, I'm not going to go through all of these because these are blind bag items that was in my stocking. I will say, this is the only one I didn't open because basically what happened is my mom and my aunt gave me some money when we went to Branson so that I could buy some mystery pins and other stuff that I wanted to put in my stocking. Right, and I was getting some Tinkerbell pins because they had the Pixie Hollow characters again from that book and that movie I was talking about before. And this was in the same boxes, and I accidentally grabbed this. So we have an Alice in Wonderland pin set, which is cool. Not my favorite, but it's cool. So instead of keeping this like this though, what I'm actually going to do, this is the Well, actually, no. I was about to say it's the first. This is technically the second blind bag item that's going to be saved for 2026 Vlogmas. I'm not kidding. This was the first one I picked. They had these at Target, these Christmas Squishmallows, and I was like, why not? It's $5. Why not? Put it in a thing, save it for Christmas. We'll have at least a couple Christmassy things, maybe, if I can find a couple more to put in there. So we already have 2 of the 24 days of next year down, and it's not even Christmas yet for 2025. Show you a couple of these pins, not all of them again, but some of the ones that I am super happy. I'm gonna post a kind of a photo montage on TikTok, so if you want to look at all of them, you can. These were the 3 that I was the most happy to have pulled. One, I picked 2 of these Winnie the Pooh Christmas wreath sets, and I got Rabbit, who is my favorite Winnie the Pooh character ever. So happy. I also got Pooh Bear. Again, you'll see it on the TikTok, but love this. I'll probably post it to Instagram as well. And then for the Grinch series, holy crap. So the Grinch series had 6 in total, right? I opened one back when we were in Branson. I got Cindy Lou. I got all but 1 of the Grinch set. I had no duplicates at all. But this is the funniest one to me, and it's the Grinch stuck in a chimney. Right? He got stuck only once for a moment or 2. There we go. And it has the stained glass effect. You can see there. Very, very cute. And then this other one also has a stained glass effect. Again, that Pixie Hollow Tinkerbell series. My favorite fairy of that franchise is Vidya. When I say I squealed when I opened this morning, I mean it. I was so happy because I've been looking on like Macari and stuff to see if anyone's selling this pin in case I didn't get it in the blind bag set. And I cannot find her anywhere from anyone selling her. I don't think this pin set sold very well, unfortunately. But oh my god, I'm so happy. And again, I got the majority of this pin set. The only one I'm missing is Silver Mist, so I'm gonna try to find the Silver Mist eventually. But oh my god, I'm so happy that I got Vidya. So freaking happy I got Vidya. I also, actually, hang on. I do have this one already. Okay. I got a few more of these Mermicornos as well. I do have this one already. So I may drop this one into the giveaway, which you guys have already seen by this point because this is coming out in January. But loop back here. So yeah, again, there's some more things in here. Here I got some more Mermicornos and stuff too. These were $5 at Target, and my aunt got for me. I got one of these woolly bear caterpillar. I got one of these before too, but this one's a different one. I love these. This is so cute. Again, these were all just part of my stocking stuff. I'm not going to show all of them. There's a Tokidoki that I pulled. Absolutely beautiful. I love the little vase these flowers are in. Also, putting this in here because I set it down right beside me. I didn't have it in a bag and I totally forgot. I already turned the tree off. Not bending down to turn it back on. My mother also got me let me put it into the light, a Lennox ornament. This was my very first Lennox ornament ever. So happy. Obviously, you see Jack Skellington with a Christmas tree with decorated with jack-o'-lanterns, and it's got like a Spiral Hill inspired treetop there. It's absolutely beautiful. And then I didn't bring them down here, but my aunt also got me a Grinch and a Bumble one as well. So now I have 3 Lennox ornaments in my collection. So you know damn well you'll be seeing one in next year's Vlogmas. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, y'all. I know I say that like, oh, it was 2 lounge fly. but what can I say? I'm spoiled. Can't help it. What's hilarious is when I went to get my flu shot from the doctor, he was telling me if I needed another vaccine or not. Like, are you around any small children? I'm like, no. He's like, do you have any like nieces or nephews? I'm like, no, I'm an only child. I'm not married or anything. And he's like, oh, well, you don't seem that spoiled. And I told my aunt that when I got home, and she laughed. I'm a good person. I'm just spoiled. And plus, I haven't said this, but my birthday is 5 days after Christmas. So a lot of these are like combo birthday Christmas presents. Like, you can say one of these is for Christmas and one's for my birthday. Let's go with that. So I don't sound that bad. But anyway, let me know what y'all got for Christmas. Let me know your favorite thing you got for Christmas, the favorite gift you gave. I got my mom some AirPods this year. She flipped over them. She was more surprised this year than I was. I pretty much knew the stuff I was getting this year, pretty much all of it, because I picked it out. But let me know if you guys enjoyed your Christmas or your holiday season. Did you enjoy Hanukkah? Did you enjoy Yule? Whatever. Did you enjoy the month of December in general? So let me know. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Like always, it's a community, not a competition. I'll see y'all later. Bye.